Hello everyone, welcome to this session. I am Deepali Wadkar, working as Assistant Professor at WIT Solapur. In this session, we will learn some numericals which are related to AC fundamentals. At the end of this video lecture, student will be able to understand numericals on AC fundamental. Before moving ahead, let us recall some basic definitions which are related to AC fundamental. Okay, so the first definition, that is the cycle. So one complete set of positive and negative values of alternating quantity, it is cycle. Then time period, it is time taken by the AC quantity to complete one cycle, T is equal to 1 by F. Then the frequency, number of cycles per second, its unit is Hertz. Then amplitude, the maximum value of AC quantity, it may be positive or negative, this peak amplitude. Then the angular frequency, it is the angular distance covered in 1 second, which is called as omega, or it is also called as angular velocity, which is 2 pi f. Then the instantaneous value at any instant of time, it is called as an instantaneous value, and this instantaneous value can be written as I is equal to Im sin omega t. The next is RMS value. The RMS value of AC quantity, it is nothing but peak value into 0.707, and the average value of AC quantity, it is nothing but peak value into 0.637. So these are the some basic parameters which will help you to solve some numericals on AC fundamental. See first example, an alternating current varying sinusoidally with the frequency of 50 Hz has an RMS value of 20 ampere. Then write down the equation for the instantaneous value and find this value 0.0025 second, 0.012 second after passing through a positive maximum value. At what time measured from the positive maximum value will be the instantaneous current be 14.14 ampere. See what is given here. So in this example, the first RMS value of that current is given, which is 20 ampere. So from this RMS value, we can calculate the peak value of that current. Okay. So what is the relation between RMS value and peak value? Peak value is equal to 20 RMS value into root 2. So put this value here, we get the peak value of that current is 28.2 ampere. Then here the angular frequency is given, omega is equal to 2 pi, here the f value is 50 is given. So it is 100 pi radians per second. Okay. So here the signal which is given, that is the sinusoidal quantity. So let us take this figure for a sinusoidal quantity. Then here take this reference point O, okay, and from this reference point, how we can write the equation? For this signal, the instantaneous value of current, we can write I is equal to Im sin omega t, because the shape of this signal is sine, and putting the value of Im and omega in this equation, we will be get I is equal to 28.2 sin 100 pi t ampere. Here what is that? Write down the equation for the instantaneous value and find this value, find that instantaneous value at 0.025 second after passing through a positive maximum value. So after passing through the positive maximum value, we can write this equation. This signal, its positive maximum value is here. Okay, so we have to write the equation after this point, after point A. Okay, so what is the shape of this signal here? After point A, this shape, if we consider the reference point A, then the shape of this signal, it is the cosine signal. Okay, so we can write the equation for this signal, I is equal to its peak value is 28.2 cos 100 pi t. Okay, so frequency is same, only shape is changed after point A. So we can write this equation like this. Then here in the question we have to find the value of I at time t is equal to 0.0025 second. Okay, so putting this value of time here in this equation, we will be get the value of I in radians. If the angle is in degree, then it is 28.2 cos 100 into 180 into 0.0025, and if we substitute all this value, then if we equate this, then it is equal to 20 ampere. We can say this point is B. Now go through the second question. What is second question? We have to find the same value at t is equal to 0.0125 second. Okay, so here again I is equal to 28.2 cos omega t. Write this equation. So again here we have to consider the reference point as A. Okay, now by putting the value of t in this equation, we get I is equal to 28.2 cos 225 degree. So we will be get value of I after this 225 degree angle, means this angle may be here, and say this point is C. So at point this C, we get this minus 20 ampere current value. Okay. Now look at the second question. What that question? At what time measured from the positive maximum value will be the instantaneous current be 14.14 ampere. So again here the value of I is given. Again we have to write the equation for that wave by which will be made after making reference point A. Okay, so I is equal to Im cos omega t. That is the basic equation, and putting the value of I 14.14 ampere here, we get the equation 14.14 is equal to 28.2 cos 100 into 180 t. Okay, now find value of t. If we convert this into degree, then we will get cos inverse of 0.5 is equal to 60 degree, or we can write the equation cos 100 into 180 t is equal to 1 by 2. Okay, so it becomes 100 into 180 t is equal to cos inverse of 0.5, which is equal to 60 degree. So after the 60 degree, point may be here. Okay, we can say that point as D point. So at this D point, we get the value of t here 1 by 300 second. Okay, now go through the second example. Here an alternating current of frequency 50 Hz has a maximum value of 100 ampere. Now calculate its value 1 by 600 second after the instant the current is 0 and its value decreasing therefore, and second, how many seconds after the instant the current is 0 will the current attain the value of 86.6 ampere. Okay, now what is first question? We have to calculate the value 1 by 600 second after the instant the current is 0 and its value decreasing thereafter. Okay, so here this is the sinusoidal quantity. The value becomes 0 and decreasing thereafter, means after this point. So here this is the sinusoidal quantity. Take the 0 reference point as O. So at this point we can write the equation is I is equal to 100 sine 2 pi into 50 t. Okay, so I is equal to 100 sine 100 pi t. Here what is the question? We have to find the value 1 by 600 second after the instant the current is 0 and its value decreasing thereafter. Okay, so current becomes 0, let's see at point A, and the value decreasing thereafter, means we have to find the value after point A and towards this side. Okay, now a half time period, here the frequency is given 50 Hz. So total time period is 1 by 50, half time period is 1 by 100, and so up to O to A point value of that time period, it is 1 by 100. Okay, so which is the half time period. Okay, and after that the time period which is given 1 by 600. So after the A point, if you take the time period, that time period is 1 by 600. Okay, so the total time period from point O to point B, total time period is becomes 7 by 600 second. Okay, so from point O to B, the time is 1 by 7 by 600. Okay, so we have to find the value of current, instantaneous current at this time. Okay, 7 by 600. So putting this value in this equation, we will be get 100 sin 210 degree. Okay, and substituting this value, we get the value of current is minus 50 ampere. So at this time, at this point, the value of current is minus 50 ampere. Okay. So go through the second example. How many seconds after the instant the current is 0 and increasing there afterwards will be the current attain the value of 86.6 ampere. Okay, now what is given here? Here the current is instantaneous value is given. Okay, but here the reference point is O. Okay, why? Because here the increasing there afterwards means current increasing after the 0 means this section is there. Okay, so at this section we can write the equation as I is equal to Im sin omega t directly. Then put the value of instantaneous current which is given here. Okay, so put the peak value, put the omega value, just we have to find the value of t here. Okay, so substituting this, we get the 18,000 t is equal to sine inverse of 0.866 and which is equal to 60 degree. So t is equal to 60 by 18,000 which is equal to 1 by 300 second. Okay, at this point we get the value of that time period, it is 1 by 300 second. Okay, so these are the references. Thank you.